a poll came out this week. I mean, lots of polls have already come out this week. We got polls coming out all the time. But this poll, a Reuters Ipsos poll, was very interesting to me. Because according to this poll, a majority of Americans see the exact same thing that all of us, I see it, you're watching this, obviously you see it every time that man goes out in public, and that is that he is clearly getting worse with age. The new poll found that 89% of Democrats, 30% of Republicans, and 64% of independents believe that the president is becoming, quote, erratic with age. Taking them all together, 61% of respondents described Trump that way. 45% still believe that he is, quote, mentally sharp and able to deal with challenges. 49% say no, he's not. 79% said elected officials in Washington, D.C. are more generally too old to represent most Americans, which, yes, I 100% agree with that. But the fact that you have 61% of Americans who look at Donald Trump and they're like, yes, he is becoming more erratic with age. But only 49% say his mental state is not good enough to be president, basically. That's obviously a discrepancy. So you actually have some Americans who say to the pollsters like, oh yeah, he's becoming way more erratic with age. Oh, so do you think he can still really even function as president? Oh, hell yeah. That's what drives me crazy, because these polls expose these like conflicting views that Americans hold in their own brains. That makes no sense. And when I sit here and I tell you like, God, Americans, we can be pretty dumb. This is it. This is what we do. This is dumb. This is who we are, because we hold multiple conflicting views in our own heads and we don't have enough self-awareness to understand that or to acknowledge that, hey, we actually have a lot of stupid beliefs. Maybe I ought to weed through my own, brain garden and take out the ones that make no sense, the ones that don't belong there. It is truly baffling to me how people do not understand that in the same breath, they're giving answers that cannot coexist together. But more importantly, the 45% who say that he's mentally sharp and able to deal with challenges, to that 45%, I say, what? What are you looking at? At what point does Donald Trump look sustainably mentally sharp? And I'm not saying that just because I hate the guy. I am saying that as somebody who has all my faculties, so I see him, I hear him. What do you see that makes you think, yes, this is good and normal? 45% of the country is like, yeah, totally got all his mental faculties. He's good to go. Don't worry about it. Point me to examples. And don't just give me like a 5-second clip of him saying something that's not just batshit crazy. I want 30 straight minutes of that man not saying something that makes you think he has a mental illness. That's what I want to see. And I guarantee you, there isn't a single MAGA freak out there that can provide that clip unless it's over 15 years old. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.